Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to another great video here on the channel. Last video was actually the unboxing of the Alienware Aurora R13, and now it's actually time for me to actually showcase you guys the computer once again, just a little bit, and then we're actually going to put it on the table, get it up running, and go for some setups and programmation here. This should be pretty fun, as I'm currently recording this on my iPod Touch. Because my GoPro here has quite the pixels, not gonna lie. It does have quite the pixel, and my other camera right here is actually there for, streaming purposes and video creation, so it's gonna stay there and will not move. So at the moment, as you guys can see on the screen, I am currently uploading the video here for the unboxing of the Aurora R13, but by the time you see this video, obviously both videos will be uploaded, but it's going to take a lot of time here to treat and take care of the video, so it's actually HD quality. We got about 48 minutes remaining, so I figured I could just, start making the video right now. So the R13 is actually here still on the table. It is still here. I guess I could get you guys a bit of some closer shots once again here, because in the last video, while editing the video, I kind of realized how bad the quality was on my GoPro once again, and I was like, yeah, maybe I should just do it again. So I'm just going to put my lights back on here. All right, just like that. Also going to, sorry guys, I'm going to have to go here, put my big light here just like that, so you guys can actually kind of see it a little bit better. Once again here for the Alienware Aurora R13, as you guys can see, there's the button that I didn't record or didn't showcase when I talked about the button to power the computer. There it is right here, then all the other USBs right here. I don't think these USBs are actually the last generation of USB, like the new gen. They don't look like it. They're still like black inside, because the new ones are usually like blue, so I don't think these ones actually are the new ones. And if you actually go back in the back, you can actually tell the difference now. It's actually, there's black ones and there's blue ones. So yeah, that's for like the type A stuff. So yeah, enough talking about the computer here. So now what we're going to be doing here is pretty simple. We're actually going to take my Lenovo Legion laptop right here. We're going to just take it all out. We're going to take the table that's actually, sending some cold air to refresh the computer. We're going to take all of that out, and then the Alienware will actually replace this computer. And that is pretty much the plan here. So hopefully you guys like it, and I'll be right back. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's been, I think, more than an hour, actually. I've been working on this massive part of the project where it's actually just, I just have to put my laptop somewhere while it's still uploading and verifying some files about this video, about the unboxing, which it still is doing right now. It's just going to stay there on the ground for now, but I also... well, I kind of cleaned up the place over here on the table. I actually reinstalled all my my hard drive over here with the USB hub. I got my cam link ready for my GoPro when I need it for, probably going to use that for my VR videos, considering that this camera actually has a pretty big and massive angle field of view, so that's pretty cool. You can actually see a lot of things with that, so that's great. I also have my HyperX Quadcast S that I've reinstalled over here. I can also extend it so it goes in front of me, so if I want to use this microphone instead of my primary toner microphone, I can. That's actually pretty cool. And now you might be wondering, where's the computer? Where is it? It's not on the table where you told me you were going to put it at. Well, it's actually right here. It is actually right here, as you guys can see. It is ready to go. It's plugged in. I've plugged all the cables. Everything is actually good behind the computer. I'm actually going to go ahead and lay down and show you guys if I can. It's gonna be pretty hard to do, but I'll do my best. Okay, so let's go here, and then if I lay down like I said I was gonna do, as you guys can see, we got all the cables that are plugged in. We got I got my microphone for whenever I do VR that's plugged in over here at the top, and then we got the blue cable is actually the Mackie Pro console. Actually, this is the one, and then after that we have all the other cables that are plugged in, but it's so dark you guys can't see anything. But yeah, everything is ready to go. We also have my display cables right here, right there, guys, right here. The display cables are plugged. I got two for my two monitors, of course. I'm very eager to see if that's going to work, because it's actually display to HDMI, so this will be quite interesting. And of course, we have the power that is plugged in as well. So very, very eager to see if it's going to work. Just trying to get the focus here, guys. Okay, so you guys ready for this? In 3, 2, 1... here we go. The sound it makes. Ooh, the colors. The button actually turns green. Okay. Oh, switches color. Now it's blue. Okay. All right. All right. Let me just maybe close the big lights here. There we go. Just close one of them. Just go ahead and close the other one here real quick. There we go. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So computer is, oh, it's booting up on the screen. Yeah, it works. Display to HDMI works. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Nice. So that one works. The other one is actually a temporary one. It's a secondary monitor. So as of now, it's not working, of course. But yeah, that's just so cool to see that everything just works here. Oh my goodness. Oh, and then on the second monitor, it's actually working as well now. Okay, it says, just a moment. Okay, okay. First time setting up here, guys. Once again, I just want to repeat for those who clicked on this video and forgot. This is the first time setup, so this is actually the first time I'm actually powering this beast up. So very eager to see what happens here. Windows 11 2, yeah. Okay. So we're just straight up going into configuration here, as you guys can see. But before we do that, I actually just want to actually see on the side here, what does it look like on the side? Because I haven't seen, and that's the sad part about my studio, is I will never be able to see what's on the side. Okay, so it says GeForce RTX. Okay, sorry guys, I'm having a hard time just trying to get the camera shots here. So yeah, it says just GeForce RTX. And there's nothing else really that's lighting up in here yet because we got to configure the computer. But where this alien head is, there should be some neons appearing there as well from what I saw. And it looks like the fan is also spinning. I don't know if you guys can see because of the reflection of the lights, but yeah, it is indeed spinning. So that's kind of cool to see that. And it's pretty quiet so far. I got to say it is pretty quiet. So moving up to the next phase. Configuration. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start a configuration here. So we're going to take the region or country we are in. Okay, so it says, is this the right keyboard layout or input method? We're going to go with the United States because that's fine. Once you had a second keyboard layout, and now we're going to skip because we can. That's great, that's great. Okay, that's checking for updates, okay. It just feels so cool that, you know, with my laptop, with the cooling pad that was under it, it was so noisy and loud, and now this tower computer, this Alienware, man, it's just, you don't hear anything. That's just so great in my ears. Please review the license and agreement. Yes, I do. I've read all that already. That's cool. Name your device. Oh my. What am I going to call this device? That's a good question. That's a good question. Let me just call it the Alienware R13. There. That'll be pretty simple. I think I'll remember that name. Actually, I might have forgot the Aurora in there, actually. Let me just go back. So the Aurora. Oh, I can only type alien or. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep it that way. Such having a hard time just renaming the device here. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Alienware R13. Just a moment. Okay. All right. Not really sure what's happening now, but I guess maybe the computer turned off because my other monitor said a message come. Oh, never mind. It's back. Okay. It was saying a message like it was off. So. There we go, we're back. Alienware, oh my goodness, this is so cool. Wow, that is so cool, man. Oh, and then we're back on this monitor again here. Okay. So I guess this is my main monitor or something. We're going to have to fix that, that's for sure. Because that's the first monitor I actually plugged in, is probably why. All things Microsoft with one account. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Let's go ahead and sign in. Okay, so I'm actually now at the step that it is right after the... logging in information from Microsoft. So now we got to create a pin. We're going to go ahead and do that right now. We're going to make ourselves a pin here, guys. We're going to do that. All right. So that's cool. We're going to go ahead and make one. This is more likely what you are going to use to log in your account, I guess. Include letters and symbol. That's fine. We're going to click OK. There we go. Wonderful. Okay. Let Microsoft and apps use your location. We're going to go ahead and say no, because we don't want that really. Find my device. No, because it's going to stay here, obviously. Okay. Assign diagnostic data to Microsoft. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Improve inking and typing. No. Get tailored experience with no. Not interested. Let app use advertising ID. Not really sure what that means. Let's customize your experience, okay? Select all the ways you plan to use your device to get personalized tips, ads, and recommendation, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're actually mainly here for gaming and creativity. Yeah, that'll be it. Yeah, that seems good enough for me here. We're going to click that. So we're going to click next. And let's see what else we get here. Use your Android phone from your PC. Scan the QR code below to get started. What do you mean? Nah, I don't care. I'm going to skip that. I don't even have an Android phone, dude. I'm just going to skip that real quick. Okay, the Microsoft 365. We can go ahead and say got it. Your device comes with free Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Okay, well, that's wonderful. That's cool. Can I just claim that right now? Alright, so I tried updating my payments and stuff here, and apparently it didn't work, so I guess we're gonna move on to the next step already here, so that's cool, but this might take a few minutes. Okay, so now I guess we're really going into the Windows 11 stuff right now. We're actually gonna get our session like anytime soon, because I've had Windows 11 on my other laptop, then I downgraded to Windows 10 because I had some issues playing some games, but yeah. So hopefully, since this computer came with Windows 11, there's going to be no issues on Windows 11. I'm really hoping to, because if there is, I'm going to have to downgrade to Windows 10, and hopefully I can, because Windows 10 didn't even came with this computer. It's Windows 11, that's it. So hopefully this works out just fine for us. Very eager to test that out, playing a couple of games here. We'll see. Ooh, there we go. We're actually in. We're in, guys. We're in. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. We're actually in the computer, guys. We are in it now. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is so cool, guys. That is just so cool. Oh my goodness, that is so cool. I mean, look at that. Look at how cool that looks. Look at that font. It looks amazing. And then over here, bam! Oh my goodness, this looks so amazing. All right, guys. So thank you guys all so much for sticking around for the setup configuration for the computer. Of course, you are free to do the settings you want. I chose creativity and gaming, and that was pretty much it. Now, the next time you guys will see me in this video will actually be on desktop recording. So here we go, guys. Here we go. Alrighty, guys, so I've just installed my drivers for my computer, the Mackie Pro Console VFX3, which is a line mixer, and it requires some drivers in order to work, so I just installed that, so you guys can actually hear my voice with my microphone here. Using the Catooners microphone, which is $50 on Amazon, you guys can check it out for yourself. That is what I use to do my live streaming and videos. I also have a secondary microphone, which is the HyperX Quadcast S, but I rarely use it nowadays. But yeah, so with that being said, now that we've installed our Mackie drivers, there's a list of stuff we have to install here. A list of software. So I got Razer Synapse, Razer Cortex, HyperX Genuity, Seagate Gaming, FireCuda. We also have Malwarebytes, RareLab, Filmora, and Flumeby, which are more likely some stuff that I use like on a daily basis or almost, which are some pretty good requirements for my computer to run. If I want my, my keyboard to have some lightings, if I want my camera, which is a Razer camera, if I want have my streaming camera. Also HyperX Genuity, which is basically it's a software for my microphone for like RGB lights and stuff. Seagate Gaming FireCuda has the same things to RGB because there's RGB on my hard drive. Yes, it sounds weird, but it does. Malwarebytes is an antivirus. RareLab for unzipping files. Filmora is my editing software, and Flumeby is for taking screenshots, basically. So this is more likely what we're going to be doing now. We're going to go ahead and install all of these. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with Razer Synapse here. So we're going to go onto Microsoft Edge, and download Razer Synapse, which is right here. We're going to go ahead and grab that. So if we want to have a face camera, we're going to need the software to be installed here. So we're going to go ahead and click I agree. Check out our downloads folder here. Let's see where it is. There it is. So that's great. We're going to go ahead and left click. We're going to click yes. And we're going to go ahead and install it. All right, we're going to go ahead and install that. We're going to go ahead and say Chroma Visualizer, Razer Cortex, which is actually right here. We're going to go ahead and check that box as well. So that way we don't have to go back on the website to install that. So that's great. Wonderful. We're going to go ahead and click install. So that's nice. Perfect. So now it's going to be running in the background, I do believe. So that's cool. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next step right here, which is the HyperX Genuity software. So we're going to go ahead and type that in. HyperX Genuity right here. There it is right here. I don't know if there's an official website to this, so let's just go ahead and right click a couple links here. Let's see what happens to it. Guys, I want to get the software here. So there we go. Download for Windows. Perfect. Not going to need these two tabs here anymore. There we go. We're going to go ahead and get it in store, I guess. Why not? Let's get it in store. Let's go ahead and install it. Okay, perfect. So now it is installing, so that's great. We got Seagate Gaming coming up next. So Seagate Gaming Fire CUDA. Okay, so I'm assuming it's got to be this one right here. I'm not sure. Yeah, so this is basically the driver I use to put all my games on. The only thing here is I don't know if they got the software that comes with this. So we're gonna have to do a bit of search here. So let's see if we can actually find the software. So yeah, I think well, that's quite a big one. I don't have this one. I have like the other one. I have the smallest one. I got this one right here with like 5 TB. I'm pretty sure I got 5 TB in this if I'm not doing any mistakes. So let's see. Well, there it is right here. As you guys can see, I got my yeah, that's the one right here. Wow, that's quite bugging out here. Don't know why it was laggy like that. That's not a good sign. But yeah, we got the Seagate D drive right here with 4.54 TB right here. Sorry guys, I don't know how to count anymore. So yeah, there it is right here. But I don't know if you can actually find that like products. Do you guys got any products we can find? Or maybe I gotta go back and check like Fire CUDA soft. Yeah, the software right here. Let's check out the software here. Yeah, let's see. If we can't find out, we're just gonna have to cut that out from the video, but we'll see. There's the SSD knowledge downloads. Okay, there we go. Toolkit support and C tools. There we go. Okay, I found it. So it's the toolkit support that we need to get here. Okay, we got to get the toolkit support here. Can I install this? Documentation usual. Okay, let's see. Troubleshooting, FAQs, download Seagate Toolkit for Windows. There we go. There it is. Perfect. Okay, we got it. That's great. We got it. Nice. Wonderful. So I guess we're going to have to set that one up as well. We're going to go ahead and click yes. That's going to pop a window somewhere. Can't really see it though. Oh, it's actually over here in my other monitor. Okay, I see it. Yes, I accept and I continue the agreements. That's downloading on that side as well. So that's great. Perfect. So now we're installing a couple things at the same time. So that's okay. So let's see how Razer's doing here. Looks like Razer's almost done installing Synapse, so that's cool. And looks like Toolkit just now appeared with that. We're going to go ahead and allow access to that. That's great. Toolkit is actually booting up. Seagate Disk, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your devices? We're going to go ahead and click yes, otherwise it's not going to work. There you go. New looks and feel. Okay, we're going to go ahead and click got it. Got it. Okay, perfect. So now I got my Toolkit stuff right here, as you guys can see. So that's awesome. I don't need that. I don't even know why I clicked yes. I didn't even read. Okay, so we got that. That's wonderful. Okay, great. So that's beautiful. So that's great for my my two hard drives I got for my gaming hard drive and my other Seagate drive that I got. External hard drives. That's cool. Looks like that actually did open. So HyperX and Genuity right here. If you open that up, as you guys can see, we can actually go ahead and, no, we don't care about that. So we can go ahead and check our microphone. And this is my microphone, and I can just change some lights on. This is another one I use right now. It's a secondary microphone, like I said earlier. So I can do a whole lot of different things onto here, which is great, such as changing the colors, like over here. As you guys can see, I can add some FX and all sort of different things. Really, really nice to have into the computer. Now that my computer is way more powerful than the one I had earlier, with only an i7 9th generation processor with a graphics card of GTX 1660 Ti. Now it's definitely an upgrade with this i9 12th generation with RTX 3070 Ti. Massive update right here, guys. Massive update. And more likely an upgrade after all, so that's that. So that's definitely cool. Okay, so now we've installed Mackie drivers, Razer Synapse, Razer Cortex should now be in the process of installation. Oh, it actually did got installed, so that's cool. We're gonna go ahead and get started with that one here. A reboot complete. Would you like to restart your computer now? We're gonna go ahead and say later, because we are indeed gonna install some more stuff. So let's see. Toolkit, we're good on Toolkit. Let me just close out of Toolkit right now. We also have, there goes Razer, it's booting up now. Requiring us to log in, so we're gonna go and minimize that. We're gonna close out of that. Okay, cool. So after that, we also have the CK Gaming FireQ, which we just did, which is basically Toolkit, which is just an app for my hard drives. We got Malware Bytes coming up next, guys. We got Malware Bytes coming up next. We're gonna close all these tabs. We don't need that anymore. So Malware Bytes, good free antivirus. All right, it's free download. There's obviously a subscription you can have for premium, but we don't care about premium. We're gonna go ahead and go for the this one right here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and click on over here. Gonna go ahead and click yes, get the setup going on here. Welcome to Malware Bytes Setup Wizard. We're gonna go ahead and install it. Me or my family only. Next, I'll just bring that up for you guys so you guys get to see it on screen. It's pretty good. I like this antivirus because you can scan your entire computer and it's gonna put in quarantine what's like dangerous to your computer. Really, really awesome. And the more I use it, the more I think of actually buying a premium. Let's see. What did they say about the premium? Oh, we can't read it anymore. Let's see. A premium here, right here for a year or 2 years. But as of now, I've never really ran into any issues, so I'm not too concerned about that just yet. Install successful. You're ready to scan your computer. Done. Okay, so there we go. That has been installed. And there it is right here. And you just got to click get started and go here maybe later. And then you can have a email, which is optional. But yeah, there's plenty of cool options with that thing. So definitely, if you guys want to install that, make sure you guys do. And there is also a Rare Lab for unzipping files. WinRAR right here, guys. So that's the one right there that we're going to be using. So for modding and stuff like that, that is actually pretty good to unzip files. So if you're someone that loves to unzip files, or you just need that on a daily basis, I highly recommend you go for that. So English 64-bit, because our computer runs in 64-bit, I assume. I'm pretty positive about that, considering it's super powerful. And we're going to go ahead and extract that. There we go, just like that. Let me just bring up the installer. Let's go ahead and install. There we go, perfect. And then there's also the different stuff over here, as you guys can see. We're going to keep zip files, and there's also other formats as well. We can go ahead and just click that as well. Create WinRAR program group, desktop. We're going to go ahead and make a desktop. Start menu, we don't really need that. Legacy, okay, that's cool. Perfect. And then there's another window here. README, okay. Well, that's great. We just got it installed, so that's wonderful. Awesome, perfect. I guess we got it installed, right? Okay, wait, no, that was that. Then the WinRAR right here. What is this exactly supposed to be? Is that the installer? What is that exactly here? There's a whole set of different things in here. What do we got to check out here? New folder. Okay, that's interesting. Desktop initial. What is this exactly here? Let's see. That's a notepad. Okay, cool. Okay, that's great. Okay, cool. So we don't have to be concerned about that anymore. So that's okay. We're good. Just making sure. After Rare Lab, it's Filmora. So we're going to go ahead and check out download Filmora. So let's check on that real quick here, guys. We're going to go ahead and install it because it's my editing software right here. We're going to go ahead and get that free download because in the software itself, you can actually install it. Log in. So that's pretty cool. We're going to install. I'm going to log on my account in my spare time and do all these stuff on my spare time here, guys. Because there's indeed a lot of stuff to do. I'm just trying to get and show you guys what I use on a daily basis as much as I can. As, editing, OBS, when it comes to my chroma lightings. Because I know there's also all these ads on YouTube popping out for like, oh, you want to use that software to control all of your RGB lights and stuff. Well, I just stick to what comes with my with what I got, so I'm totally okay with that. So yeah, I'm also gonna show you guys my OBS streaming settings and recording settings for those who are interested as well. Once we're done installing everything here, guys, I think it's gonna be pretty interesting for you guys to get settled done if you guys are having a hard time trying to understand what everything means. And yeah, so it looks like this is currently installing. It might take a bit of time. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and install also Flume.by. So install Flume.by, which is basically just a screenshot software. Nothing too serious, but it's super easy. For those who don't understand like how to take shortcuts and stuff, well, this is what it does. You can really just rescale the entire thing, and it's super great. It's such a cool tool, actually. So definitely install that if you guys can. And if you guys want, of course, make sure you install that. It's a pretty cool thing. There we go, already installed. That was pretty easy. And then once it's installed, it's going to actually bring you this. You can actually go ahead and, you know, take a screenshot with the PRT. I do believe you can still, yeah, you can change the hotkeys if you guys want to switch the hotkeys, but I keep it like as it is. You can also take some videos with this thing. I was not aware that you could take videos with that, but that's pretty cool. And there's also the different other things. Upgrade as well for, I guess, the premium and stuff like that. So that's cool. We're going to keep it on general tab. So yeah, there you go. Show the cursor on the screenshot, play sound, open screenshot in the browser. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So what you do is you can put that somewhere you know how to get to it after. Then you press the key you want for the screenshot, and then you just go ahead and select what you want to capture, just like that. And then you go ahead and save it. You save it to your desktop. I highly recommend your desktop. It's more easy that way, way easier. You can rename it, of course, and all that fun stuff. And there we go. Screenshot has been taken. It is right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and open it and bring it to you guys. There it is. That's the screenshot we just took right here. Nothing too interesting, but hey, it does the job, and I like it a lot. So there you guys go. That is that. Okay, there we go. Start now. There we go. Congratulations, the installation was successful for Filmora. That's great. That's great. Okay, cool. So installation was successful. Oh, what is this? Environment testing. Okay. Just gonna close all these tabs. We don't even need any of these. Okay, so that's cool. So all of our setups are over here. We don't need all of these anymore. Knowing they're just like installers for the most part. Make sure you guys go ahead and put all that in your recycle bin, because you know it do be taking some space in your computer. Like all these installers, make sure you guys go ahead and delete them. You don't need that anymore. And if you just want to reinstall your softwares, just go ahead and grab a fresh download, because it might be updated by that time. So you know, always better like that. And there we go. We have it right here, Filmora, to the latest update, which is actually quite wonderful right here, as you guys can see. And what I usually like to do after I've done all of that is simply go ahead and type all the softwares we've installed that are actually something I use on a daily basis and pin to taskbar. So that way it's always here on my taskbar, okay? That is something I do. A little shortcut for you guys right here. So Razer Cortex is up next. Cortex, there we go. We're going to go ahead and pin that to taskbar. There we go. Control A that, erase, HyperX, Genuity. We're going to go ahead and pin that to taskbar, so that way it's there. After that, we got the Seagate Gaming Fire CUDA, which is more likely the toolkit app. We're going to go ahead and pin that to taskbar here. There we go. We also have the malware bytes. So malware bytes, we're going to pin that to taskbar. So there it is. Control A, erase, Rare Labs. Well, I mean, Rare Labs is more for unzipping files, so it's already installed. It's going to do the job in the background, so we don't have to pin that anywhere. Filmora, we got to have that here to the taskbar. There we go. Control A, erase. And Flume.by is always a must, especially when I'm streaming and I want to grab something on the spot. There it is. It's right there, which is perfect. So there you guys go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this sequel and these more likely softwares I use on a daily basis. If you guys want to install them, you guys can. But when it comes to Razer Synapse and Razer Cortex, I highly recommend that you have some Razer devices. See, I'm using a Razer Memba Elite mouse and a Razer Huntsman V3 as a keyboard. So for Synapse, you want to have that. You really want to have that, because it's going to be really, really helpful, and to change your lights and colors, and also for your camera. But if you don't have any of that, well, Synapse is not going to be that useful. I don't think it works. It might work, like it might not work. I don't know. I can't tell, guys. But Yeah, that's about it. And for Razer Cortex, you can't install that if you don't have a Razer devices. Razer Cortex is just an FPS booster or unlocker. It depends how you see it, but it works when you play games. Like it's great. It does its job. I like it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Alrighty guys, before I end up the recording here, there's something very important that I need to mention here, guys. And it's my OBS settings right here, as you guys can see. There's nothing too crazy, but yeah, I just want to show you guys all of my different settings here. So for streaming, I use the encoder NVIDIA NVENC H264, rescaling output 1920 by 1080. Rate control is CBR, bitrate is 7000. I can increase it all the way to 8000, but last time I encountered some streaming issues. So, you know, before we get any of that, I really just want to make sure that, you know, I'm going to do some test stream unlisted streams just to make sure I can crank my bitrate to 8000 without any issues. But as of now, I'll keep it at 7000. Keyframe interval 0, preset the fastest with lowest quality, which is going to make my pixels a lot smaller, but there's going to still be some pixel on the screen. Tuning a high quality, multipass mode, 2 passes. Now that's a new update. I don't understand what that does, but with my last computer, with my my i7 9th generation processor, that was actually doing the job correctly. So that's cool. Profile high, GPU 0, max B-frames 2. So that is more likely my streaming tab settings right here. Okay, recording. We have over here recording format, MKV. So if you ever lose your files, well, MKV is going to actually make sure that you still have like somewhat a copy somewhere of that. You know, you can still have the audio or some remaining files or broken files, you know, at least it'll be there. So MKV, always record with that format, because if you record an MP4 and you encounter a crash, you're going to lose all your data. So make sure MKV is selected. Encoder NVIDIA NVENC H264, once again here, rescaling output 1920 by 1080. But I usually change it whenever I record to like 3040 by 1080 for like a dual screen kind of thing. Which is a pretty cool technique if you want to have like your camera on one side and your gameplay on one side, and whenever you start editing, you can actually just edit however you feel like it, and you can actually scale your camera however you want into the editing software, which is good. Now I can't change that because I'm recording already, but it's pretty cool. And in custom mux or whatever this is, I don't touch that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So encoder CBR once again here. I do believe I can still change it to other things like CQP. I know I can do that, but I'll keep it at CBR. My bitrate has been cranked up to 30,000 since we are not like exporting any data to any internet, you know, platforms. It just stays in the computer. So I can really crank the bitrate super high, and I'm not going to affect the quality. So that's cool. The preset is actually to slow, good quality. I can actually put it to lowest quality here once again. No problem there. Tuning a high quality, quarter resolution. I could go to full resolution here. Profile, I can go to high. And tuning high quality, that's cool. And then ultra low latency. I do believe these settings are mainly for like whenever you stream them. Let me just actually double check that real quick here. Let's see. Multipass mode. Is there any multipass mode for streaming? Yes, there is a multipass mode. Okay, yeah. So that's that. Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. And so for recording, we also have the same thing here. Multipass, full resolution. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, full resolution streaming. Okay, 2-pass full resolution. Okay, I might have got myself confused here, but it's okay. We got this. It's fine. Full resolution, profile high. Where did I saw that? Okay, there it is. Tuning high quality. Okay, ultra low latency. I'm gonna put ourselves in ultra low latency for streaming. I do believe this might be a setting that is important. If not, I'll just change it back, but it's no big deal. And that should pretty much conclude that section right here. There might be another thing I gotta check in my audio for the for something here. Let's see, the audio is 48 kilohertz for like, because depending what audio system you have installed or you have. See, mine is the Mackie Pro VFX3, so I don't think it's a 48 kilohertz sample rate. I think it's a 41, but I'm not sure, not 100% sure about that. So I'm gonna have to check that out, because otherwise you might encounter some crashing issues whenever you stream. With that, I already had some notice concerning that, so make sure you check out your system for that. Okay, very important that you guys do. Depending what output you're using, and also what your computer has as well, if you're only going to stick to your computer, and just putting a USB mic in there. So check that out for yourself. Okay, and then video section, base canvas resolution 1920 by 1080, output scale resolution 1920 by 1080 right here. Downscale filter, okay, that's cool. And then common FPS value is 60. But I do believe I can change some out of that. But now it's grayed out because I'm recording. But yeah, there's some stuff you can do. Hotkeys, if you have like a streaming desk for that, you can check that out. Or you can just set some hotkeys on your keyboard. That's up to you. Accessibility, we don't care about that. And advanced. Process priority, mine is currently set to normal. But depending on how strong your computer is, you might want to change that between all of these. But for me, I just keep it on normal. And that is about it. For stream snappers and stream hackers, stream delay right here. For those who are interested in that, you guys can check that out for yourself. And that's pretty much all my settings into OBS. Next step, I'm actually going to restart my computer for Razer Synapse to actually work. And then we're going to actually move on to setting my face camera on the screen into OBS. So I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, we are back after a nice refresh on my computer here. A nice little restart. So now we are into Razer Synapse. I've logged in, so there you guys go. So for those who were curious about how, this app was actually working, you can actually do, I'm burping a little bit, I'm drinking some Pepsi. Razer Membality can really, still burping. You can really just customize all of your stuff over here, like the colors of your mouse. You can check out the Razer Keo as well, which is right here, as you guys can see. There we are. But there's some settings that I do apply here onto this, which is more likely dark. I keep myself on passive, responsive, I mean. I think passive is pretty terrible. But yeah, that's what I do, and I put myself on cool for the most part, because if I put myself on like default or other tints, as you guys can see, the colors just it's not there really. Cool is cool, you know. Also, you might be noticing a bit of lag on the program here. As you guys can see, there might be some lag with the cameras. I mean, it's a $200 camera, so don't expect like crazy stuff out of it. And whenever I'm streaming, I turn some lights on now. It's just everything is shut down. It's dark. It's pitch black behind me right now. No lights are turned on besides the one under my thing over here. So yeah, that's all there is to it. So yeah, you can really do a whole lot of different customization in here. And whenever I stream, I gotta make sure I do not like close that from a background task, otherwise I won't be able to benefit of the cool aspect and maybe the darkroom and HDR and other stuff over here as well. So I really gotta be careful with that. And there's my keyboard as well, the Huntsman Elite that I can also customize here with RGB. I guess we could maybe go for a bit of customization here. Might want to deactivate some of these things because sometimes that can be a problem. Whenever I want to customize some colors, it's going to say like, oh, you cannot customize this, or, you know, do this or that, or blah, blah, blah. So we just want to check that out here. We're going to actually put ourselves onto like a static color. We're going to actually put ourselves a blue cyan for the Alienware kind of signature here. And we're also going to put our mouse to a color that is blue. So let's go for a static color. Let's go for blue cyan again here for cyan. I don't know how you say that, blue cyan or just cyan. I don't know. Anyway, both of these devices are good. We can actually go ahead and minimize that, or I can even just go ahead and click the X, as long as on my other monitor here, if I check that out, it's still running in the background. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. So that is that for the keyboard, the mouse, and the camera. And now oh my goodness, I can't even speak anymore. What we're actually going to do here is, I'm going to pull up my OBS. I'm actually going to put a face camera right now, if I can. If I cannot, that's fine, but let's see if I can, actually. Let's see, let's bring out this. Okay. And then, oh yeah, there it goes. It auto-detected it. That's actually wonderful that it actually did that. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Okay, cool. So we're going to go ahead and place that over here. I'm going to bring my OBS onto this screen so you guys get to see what I'm doing. Let me just close my display because it's going to be quite messy in the background if I don't close that. So I guess I can just get rid of a couple things here. Because when I stream, it's kind of like that. And, you know, I kind of chop and crop some stuff like that. It's kind of like that whenever I stream. So, and then plus if you minimize that in the corner like that, you know, it kind of just looks pretty okay, I guess. You know, like you don't really see all that glitchy aspect that you guys saw earlier. So that's pretty cool. So this is like the recording setup right here, as you guys can see. It's pretty cool. Okay, so after that, we're going to be moving on to some more chroma stuff. So coming up next would be the HyperX Genuity for my microphone. Because obviously after that, I'm going to show you guys with my iPod, like a picture of like the entire setup. Because you can also customize the computer. Yes, you can do that. You can change the colors on the computer as well. So that's pretty cool. That's actually wonderful. So we're going to change the lights. So we're going to add an effect. Let's go for a... just a solid effect, solid color. I mean, we're gonna add that one. Gonna go ahead and remove the wave one. Solid, we're gonna go ahead and pick the blue cyan or blue, whatever. Kind of like in that tin. There we go. Perfect. That's a wonderful, perfect color right there. You guys can't see it just yet, but it is there, and that's wonderful. As long as it is a background task, the color should remain the same, which is good. Now, I also have my Seagate thing over here, which is my hard drives. Okay, I have this one here, but I don't understand like how you manage like the chrome on this one just yet. I don't know how you do that just yet. There's that select drive. Oh, okay, there we go. So there's the one, and there's the gaming hard drive right here. So that's the one I want to select. So there we go. So that's how you do it. Okay, cool. And then there's the RGB right here. And there's also in Razer Synapse. I think you can't also do that, but I'm not sure. Like there was something about that profiles. Is that how you do that? No, that's not how you do that. Anyways, there was a way to like see everything. And like that everything being like you can see. I saw it earlier, but I can't remember how you do that. But anyway, you can also change the RGB from there, I think, but I'm not sure. But yeah, RGB, if we click here, we can actually say status LED intensity current fire CUDA active. Yes, it is active. Enable Razer Synapse. Okay, there we go. Razer Synapse, Razer Chroma RGB. So there we go. Okay, but I don't understand what connects my camera to my hard drive there. Okay, that's quite interesting. It's like it's not working for some reason. Maybe I gotta like select another thing. Let's try that. Let's see. Razer Synapse. If I click back, is it gonna work? No, it just shoots me back here again. Connect, studio, visualizer. That's basically to customize your whole keyboard with different colors if you're so inclined in that. But yeah, for some reason. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Seagate Gaming right here. There we go. Okay, perfect. So now from here, I can enable the Chroma Connect with Seagate with my hard drive. And I can go ahead and select a static color. We're going to go with blue. I don't even know if it's really going to work. It doesn't seem to be working that well, though. Yeah, no, it's not working. It is not working. Unless I got to deactivate the... No, it's not working. Okay. Never mind. That doesn't work. So we're going to have to stick with that. And enable... Okay, there we go. Was it because I didn't activate it? Oh, that's why. Okay, now it actually turned to the blue color. Okay, never mind. False alarm. I just didn't activate it. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm dumb. I'm just dumb. Okay. Well, for the chapter, for all what's about Razer, my microphone, it is actually closed. So that's cool. Can exit out of that as long as it's a task, a background task. It should remain the way it is. Yep, it does. Cool. And then what's next here on my list would be the, actually it's not really on my list, but it's the computer itself. The Alienware. So let's go ahead and check it out, because this is going to be my first time looking into this app, so I don't really know what to expect out of this. So let's see. My Alienware, this app is a one-stop shop for everything related to your Alienware. Get started by learning about your device and engaging with the community. Okay, explore, community, accessories, Alienware, command center, and the tips and tricks. Duplicate or extend your screen. Well, I already know how to do that considering I already have 2 monitors, but maybe they got something else for me. I don't know. What's this about? Okay, okay. All right, register. Okay, well, I don't really care about faster diagnostics and enhanced support, really. So, okay. I want to know how you are supposed to control your... I'm not too sure how you're supposed to do all that yet. I have no idea, guys. How do you control your RGB with that? The command center? Is that what it's supposed to be? Maybe the command center would kind of make sense. Like it would make sense like if it's the command center, right? Like you're controlling and everything. Transform your Windows PC into an enhanced gaming environment, it says. So maybe that's the one. I can't tell. Let's see. Adjust my lighting. There we go. Okay. Okay. Got it, guys. I got it. We got it right here, guys. There we go. That's how you do it, okay? That's how you do it. So there over here, you can actually customize all of your lights. But as of now, it's exactly this color. It's perfectly blue cyan, the way I want it to be. I don't know about the side. Maybe the side is also. Let's see. That's the side panel. Okay, yeah, there we go. So it should be blue Alienware like that. That's what I want as a standard. This is how I want to showcase to you guys with my iPod Touch, which I'm actually going to make a video right now about it, so you guys can actually see it. Okay, I'm gonna do that right now. All right, guys. So this is the setup right now. monitor right here, monitor right in front of me, my microphone, and then look at the keyboard with the blue cyan right here, as you guys can see that I've programmed earlier in the video. And then there's my mouse as well. This is the list actually right here, guys. That's the list of like all the stuff I was reading earlier. Don't mind that too much here, as I can't even zoom out anymore. That's great. There we go. Okay. And then over here, there's the microphone that I've selected the color for, which is really awesome. And then also the hard drive I was talking about is this one right here. You can also customize, like there's like a line of color you can check out on, which is pretty interesting and cool. Like honestly, that's really cool right here. And then there's the computer that you guys want to see. There it is. You can fully customize that. You can customize like the ring, like the whole ring around like this. And also the button to start your computer, you can customize the color of that as well, which is really cool. And then on the side, this is where it gets like a bit unfortunate, because the side is what we don't really see, because there's a wall right next to it. So we don't have a whole lot of space to walk over here. We don't get to see that too much. So that's kind of unfortunate, but you know, I didn't pay this computer for its design. I paid it for, you know, what it has to offer us. So that's really cool. So as you guys can see, we got the spinning fan right here, Alienware right there, and there's also like the alien head. I thought that was supposed to light up in the background, but I guess it doesn't. I've watched so many reviews and people just kept complaining about that, and I kind of understand what they mean by that. But it just looks like there's not like any sort of like that could be a potential thing that lights up actually. So I'm kind of wondering if they changed it, or is because I didn't purchase the same PC as they did, which is probably why. And also over here, as you guys can see, we got the let me see. Okay, there it is. It's the GeForce RTX that it's written there. You can't change the color of that. That would have been cool, but you can't. It just will remain white. But that's okay. You know, that's okay. I think it looks pretty cool like that. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this setup right here. It looks pretty amazing, if you ask me. Also, the color of this thing right here, well, that came with like an old like keyboard and a mouse, and that's pretty cheap. You can change the color with like a button. I tried to get it cyan and see how cyan it is, like near the sides over here, but like when it goes like as far, like the far is completely green, like it's super cheap. But anyway, that is that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty amazing and beautiful looking here, guys. Looks pretty amazing. So I want to say thank you everyone who actually watched this video till the end. I know there's a lot of information, a lot of stuff happening in this video, but I think it's pretty cool for those who are interested into what I download for my computer, what I use as a software for streaming, editing, this, that, left and right, you know, all that fun stuff. That's just a pure gift for you guys for 2023. And also for those who are into buying an Alienware, that was actually a nice little introduction to how the Alienware software actually works, like the little head, as you can see at the bottom over here, which is really, really cool. You know, you can actually have accessories, explore community, and Alienware Command Center, where this is basically where you can more likely customize the color of your computer. I do believe there's got to be like some other like settings for like your ventilations and stuff like that. I haven't explored all of that just yet. I think I'll do that in my spare time. And also I got some more stuff to do tonight, so I'm going to end it up right here, guys, because I got a lot of data to transfer from a hard drive into this computer. So that'll be my next big step. So thank you guys all so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like, subscribe down below, share, and leave a comment as well while you're at it. So thank you guys all so much for watching. And I'll catch you guys later, probably on a stream.